Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Style and City Diaries.
Brought to you by your favourite and fabulous cousins, Prinny Ray.
And Amber Lowe. Yes! We're back.
Oh, we're back. It's so funny that we always say we're back, but...
Like, where did we go?
I mean, we are, but we're just back from, like, a guest.
Yeah.
So it's an extra, like, it's just us.
It's just a surprise. There's no surprise.
No, literally.
It is. And I always feel like it's always been such a long time since I've done a pod when, like, an episode when, like...
But it actually has.
Did we have one last?
We recorded the Julie one 4-5 days before we usually would have.
Oh, yeah.
So
like we had a break.
So we have had a break, yeah. A little holiday.
Oh, yeah, an holiday. Oh, God, it was so nice.
No, but it was actually so needed. Like, last week was just so busy. And I remember messaging you and I was like, if I had to have gone to do podcast yesterday, I would be trigger warning 13th reason.
Yeah.
Like, the week wouldn't have made sense. It was a break, but not really a break.
No, because we had so much other stuff going on.
But it was like #needed.
So needed. I'm so looking forward to Christmas half term.
Girl. Like, get me to the industry shut down and all the pre-recorded podcast episodes done.
Yeah.
And we don't even get that long though. I think we get like a week. We get like a 10-day.
Do you not even get like, come on girls, you lot are on holiday too.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, why don't you not let us off? Like,
no, wait, hang on.
Like, what if we miss like 2 episodes?
I thought we get like 2 weeks off.
No, we really don't. Because by the time we shut down like just before.
So that comes out.
We shut down just before Christmas.
We record that one for there. Okay, so we have that.
Yeah, and then January, yes.
Guys.
I deeped that when I was looking at the schedule and I was like, you know what, whatever. Might as well just fucking come in on the holiday because it don't make a difference.
Like, it makes no sense.
No. But we're way more organised than last year because last year, do you remember, we actually recorded the final episode of the year, like during Christmas holiday. Remember, it was after Christmas.
Yeah,
we went to Pirate. Yeah.
Oh, we was in Pirate.
Yeah. I mean, it was actually like live.
Wasn't that when we recorded it in Hackney?
Yeah, because you had gone on that date with that guy. I remember we were debriefing.
Who did
the
I
Brixton guy.
with?
Remember, you fell in love. Oh, this bitch.
Oh,
if anyone remembers, like, she was saying that she spent Christmas at mine. So she comes on like Christmas Eve.
But yeah.
And she's like, oh, this guy, I'm just so in love.
Like, I was literally at his house like hours.
And she was like, if he texts me one more time, I'm going to actually scream. And I was like, that was a quick turn. Like, we didn't even get to the new year. You were already like, I have the ick, I'm
done. I saw him on the day after Boxing Day and then I was done. So it was like a 4-day romance. Listen, my turnaround time from like being in love with someone and like getting the ick is like, I feel like I'm actually quite like infamous for that. Like, I have very quick, like, but it's like from one side of the scale that is very, it's very like, I love him, this is my man, our future is together, and then it's, I want to rip your eyeballs out and I want to kill you.
So funny you say that. I actually saw this TikTok, it's a news source of the world, and it was kind of talking about like the power and like guarding your heart as a woman and not giving too much of yourself like in the early stages of dating. And what they said was that what we as women, a lot of us do, we love bomb ourselves in our head. So it's like, we're not getting love bombed. We actually do all the love bombing to ourselves in our head, and we tell ourselves like, he's so great and this is so great and this is so amazing, and it's like, well, too soon. And then that's why you have the like extreme flip on the other side.
Yeah, I love a good extreme flip.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like a handful of like all the guys on Patreon. Ad alert, if you want to know about our dating lives, we do have Patreon called Dating Diaries, where we literally talk about every single guy that we've ever dated, kissed and potentially slept with.
And it's £3 a month. You can join in. There are about 101 or 102 episodes there. So it is a good time. And also when we have guests, we actually do dating diaries with them. So we end up finding out like the tea on them, which is always very juicy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a time, and you get like exclusive like perks. Like us and the Patreon girlies are going for a bottomless brunch.
We are. Oh my god, I'm so excited for Patreon brunch.
Don't be jealous.
Don't be jealous. We've been telling you week in, week out. Join Patreon. Join Patreon. Only £3. Cheaper than your coffee. Join Patreon. This is what happens. You're gonna get FOMO. You're gonna miss out because we're going brunch.
Yeah.
And it's bottomless, and we're gonna do everything we do here with everyone else.
Everyone. And it's going to be a time. Like, I'm so excited. And also, like, it's a great time to be part of the Patreon family, because when we announce our live show, we're actually going to announce it to the Patreon girlies first.
Yeah, and
so if it sells out, like, I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry.
And the live show is coming soon. Okay, great.
Yeah. So yeah, all the Patreon girlies will know. I feel like every guy that I've ever spoken about, I feel like majority of them I've had a flip. Like, I'm mad.
And then sometimes you flip flop.
Yeah, and I flip flop.
Vibes.
Yeah, vibes.
How did we get there? Okay, Christmas. Talking about
Yeah,
Christmas holiday.
Yeah, Christmas holidays. Yeah, bloody hell. God, it's such a busy Christmas.
It is.
5 weekends in December. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Why does the month start on a weekend? Like in December as well? Like,
I mean, technically, we can just like not count this one.
No, but
yeah, it's a lot. I'm laying low, man.
You better lay low.
Yeah, I'm laying low until the New Year's. Nothing's really gonna do it for me to get me out. So
it's bloody cold.
It is really cold.
It's so cold. It dropped. I was in November, like, yeah, global warming. It's literally like so warm. Like, it's usually so much colder this time. Yeah. Weatherman said, bet.
Yes, it's
turn this thing down. He said, turn it all the way down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Life. How are you anyway?
Yeah, no.
Sorry I didn't call you back today.
Yeah, it's all right. It hits my guts. It's fine. Used to it at this point.
Oh, shut up.
It is what it is. I mean, when it's all said and done,
wait,
what can you do?
What? Are you okay?
It's fine, Prinny, honestly. I noted it. Like, don't come radio. Don't call me.
No,
back.
shut up.
It's fine.
You're joking though, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm fine.
Busy girl.
No, I'm good. I'm just, I'm still feeling good. Haven't got no SAD.
Good.
Like, thriving. Yeah. Living my life. That's it. I literally have nothing to update anyone.
You know what? I'm actually I love the trajectory, because I feel like it's an amazing way for you to end the year actually feeling great.
In it?
Not in it, yeah.
Like, who would have thought?
Yes.
I was really like, guys, I've not been normal for a really long time. I really haven't been myself. No. But I just feel like, wow! I feel good. Like, I'm just
rocking and rolling.
Like, okay, I do wish I was skinnier, but I always think I was skinnier. But like, I'm not even mad about it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel good. Like, I feel great. Really good.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Anyways, how are you?
I'm
Other than
alright.
calling me back.
I've just been so busy, man. Like, last couple of weeks, I think I said it on one of the episodes. My mum's been away. My dad works out of town during the week. So I've been like the mother of two households, here, there and everywhere. I don't have a car. The single mom who has two jobs and whatever the fucking rest of the lyrics is. Like, that's been me. Like, up and down, up and down. Like, I spent half the day yesterday in traffic. Suitcase. Today I'm like, okay, mum's coming back. So it's like, there has to be food. Because if it's not food, it looks like I've like starved the kids. And then, I have to do that. Like, but then I'm like, oh, I don't know, just like the whole day is just like, wake up, do the laundry, make the food. Now I've got to go home, get ready for podcast. And then the only thing that dawned on me was like, I always wanted to be a housewife, but let me tell you, it doesn't give. Like, it doesn't give what it's supposed to have gave. It is the ghetto. It is the gettux. I mean, I did have that slight little opportunity to maybe be a housewife and like move to like America. And I realised that was not going to give either. That was like a controlling situation.
That's what he wanted you to do.
No, yeah.
That's exact. And
yeah,
then
I would have been in bondage.
Yeah. No,
with my 5 kids.
Yeah, you like. I was going to say something. So
oh, say it.
I can't. Oh, like it's.
Is it like politically incorrect?
Yeah.
Oh God, I want to know. Note it. No, note it. Tell me later. But yeah, like, to conclude, like, women, stay in work.
Stay in work.
Stay in work.
Because we want to be housewives that don't do the housewife chores.
No, like, I want to be a housewife with help.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way being a housewife bangs. Like, without help.
Without actually doing it.
Bang. It doesn't.
Like, it's like doing the cleaning if you want to do it. Like, doing the cooking, like, if you want to. Not because it's like, my kids are going to starve.
What's your optimal setup? Like, assuming you just live like a regular life and you have a partner and you both have jobs and you have kids. What's your ideal setup in terms of like segregation of household duties?
Like, what would I want to do?
Yeah, like, do you want to be the only one that cooks? Do you want it to take turns? Who's cleaning? Who's doing, like, what?
I really would prefer if I didn't have to clean.
Okay.
I'm happy to cook.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cook, they wash up.
Okay.
I'll do night routine, they do morning routine with the kids. A bitch ain't waking up. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
And I'll do like night dog walk. You do morning dog walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What other chores are there?
It's like the manly stuff, like lawnmower, take out the
like I'm not fucking doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that works. I think and
then we all deep clean all together on a Sunday.
Ooh, interesting.
Like, you know, the Sunday clean.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I was brought up, we all did that, you know.
Yeah.
Bang on the Bob Marley, stick an incense on, and everyone has their to-do jobs. Kids, do your fucking room. You know, I'll do the kitchen or the front room. Someone's hoovering, someone's dusting, mop, and then we all sit down and have a nice brunch.
Okay.
And that's like the Sunday vibes, maybe like once a month.
Okay. But then what about the regular, like the weekly clean? Or is that a Sunday? Is that a Sunday job?
Oh yeah, no. So midweek, yeah. So I'm not. I'm not cleaning. I'm not doing the.
Okay, so
no, but I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Fuck, man.
Yeah.
I just really don't like cleaning.
Maybe get a cleaner.
Well,
go halves on a cleaner.
Yeah, I would happily get a cleaner. Yeah. That's a luxury I'm happy to pay for.
Okay.
You know.
That's a decent.
What's your split?
Well, I like to clean and I would prefer to clean.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to do the cleaning, and because if I'm going to do like the majority of the actual like heavy lifting cleaning, I don't think it's fair for me to also do all the cooking.
Yeah, what the hell?
So like I'll cook, but some days like you need to figure yourself out, or you need to help out. Like I would love my ideal. Oh my God. Getting turned on. I would love to be with a man that loves to cook.
Oh yeah,
like,
I would really love that. But I want to get involved sometimes. I want to have a cooking day.
You know what I mean? But I want it to be like, you're so passionate, like, babe, oh my gosh, I was thinking about this recipe. Like, what if we like
comes home, shirts rolled up,
like,
undoes the tie, undoes the button, belt fix, right?
Like, give it me.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, maybe
I would
like
love,
that.
but I actually wouldn't want to be with a man that's like, I don't cook, I can't cook.
Yeah,
that's just, it's too much pressured.
Yeah,
for me, I can't do that.
Or one that's like, oh, I don't mind cooking, but it's like such a fun thing, and now everything's really messy. Like, let's try this.
Yeah,
and it's like, you don't need, like, get out my kitchen.
Yeah, it's like too much of a fiasco. I need someone that's like kind of self-sufficient, brought up in a way that they know how to cook. Maybe they don't like flex the skills often, but like if it needs be, you can make a pasta for dinner on this night that I'm really busy. But for the most part, I guess I'm happy to do like bulk cooks. So you know, things will last, and then on the weekends with Sunday dinner, I'll do the cleaning.
We're eating something different every night.
No! What do you think? You think it's a gourmet?
Like, you better take that shit to work as well, bitch. What the fuck?
So when I worked my first job, I worked with this girl, and she was Nigerian, from Nigeria. I was just living in London for a few years, and she was married. I was like a grad. I was like, I don't know, early 20s. And she's like roughly the same bitch. I'm like, fucking, I was a bitch, you're married? And she's like, yeah, like I wake up in the morning and I make him like breakfast, like yam and eggs. I'm just like, cut the cameras. You have a corporate job. You're coming to the office and you're telling me you're waking up extra early to make your man yam and eggs. Like, this is why I'm not married, and I'm absolutely okay with that. Because that ain't right.
It was never going to be
no.
And it's never going to be me. I mean, look, in the early stages.
Yeah, like it might be fun.
It's like fun. It's like honeymoon. It's like we're nearly married.
I mean, you
like,
pack lunch.
let me wake up and make my man like, wake up, darling, coffee. Like, I get it, you know, it's fun. And then the fun ends because we got shit to do.
No.
And if we got a dog and the kids.
Yeah, I think when you're both working, I feel like it's an unreasonable expectation. If it is that I'm like, you know, lady of leisure, maybe working part-time or flexible, then fine. And, you know, if you're working from home, babe, like, oh, do you want some eggs? Like, rather than it being like a duty, it's more just like an expression of love.
I'll put the toast in the toaster for you.
God. But these are things you're going to have to think about.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so in the ideal world where I'm like, money's not a question.
Yeah.
I have a cleaner.
Yeah.
I have a stay-in au pair.
Okay.
Spanish speaking.
Okay.
So speak Spanish to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids are getting Spanish spoken to. And do I want a chef? Well, I won't be working, but I'll have shit to do. Like, we've got pod, radio. I'll be like going around the world. Do you know what I mean? I might need to just get a little chef in. Or someone, you know those things where you can just order and the food's done.
The meals, like ready meals and stuff. Yeah,
and it's like all natural, that organic shit. Like fucking purple
carrots.
Carrots.
Yeah, I think a balance would be nice where you have the option to get. I mean, it's no difference in that. I'm talking to Deliveroo, I guess, right? But you have the option for help with food, but you'd also, I don't know, for me anyway, I'd still want to cook.
Yeah, no, because I enjoy, like, I really do enjoy cooking, and I don't know, maybe it's a love language. Like, I love making food for the people. So yeah, but I'm just thinking, like, God, it's gonna be so busy. It's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be hard with all the kids and the dog.
Mate, that's literally how the schedule's a bit busy, but it's not as busy as it can be. And I was like, I have to think about how other people are going to eat.
Yeah. It's a huge responsibility.
Like, for me, I live alone. Like, if I go to bed, like, sometimes what I've realised in the last 2 weeks is that I don't actually eat that much.
Yeah.
Because I'm busy.
Yeah,
I'm busy. Like, if I can get a little brunch bar here and there, all right, I probably actually eat like 1.5 meals a day. If I have breakfast, that's the 0.5. Yeah. And then it's like one meal and then maybe like bits here and there. And I don't have to like, if I don't eat, I don't eat. Like, I don't have to think about all, like, there's one of these days I was like, oh, fuck, there's no food. I can't remember. I was like, listen, bro, I'm out. Like, you're gonna have to go and get a pizza. I don't know, like, just get something put in the oven. I'm so sorry. I tried my best, but my best wasn't good enough. Like, there's nothing. There's food, you know, when there's food, but it's like it's been there a couple of days. And it's like, you can eat that, or you can just put a pizza in the oven. It's up to you, and it's such a.
It's a lot.
I just concluded.
Yeah.
God gives people things at the time when it makes sense and the time they can handle it. Imagine if I had a husband and a kiddie bub and I'm trying to do this.
Well, you kept saying, may I remind you?
Yeah, I did.
OG listeners will know.
I did.
The OG cousins was like, yeah, I want a baby like tomorrow. I was like,
yeah, I did.
Like, you were so adamant.
Insanity.
But
God was like, you know what? I'm actually not going to make it work for you because you're so stupid. You will actually have the child.
Yeah.
And not think about like what that actually means.
The thought of it must be so lovely. Like,
yeah,
Delulu, like,
no.
She's like, yeah, I'm just going to bring it to pod. No, you're not. You're going to be like, get that fucking baby away from me.
Well, who, me or you? Why would I say get that fucking baby to my baby?
But you'll be like, God, like, so much going on now. I've got this child, and like, this will be your break, and you'll love it.
I think honestly, if like, why are you shy? If I have been in a situation where I had a child a couple of years ago, you wouldn't be listening to an episode right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm being real, and the way
it would have been a burrito wrap.
The way my heart is set up, I know myself. I would just be like, look, like, babe, I got a family. My life's changed. I was like, fuck you, I didn't sign up for this. Bullshit.
And I said this. I called it. I said, if you have a kid, this is wig. Bye bye. What is that? Bye 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 bye. Game for two, bye bye. And there ain't no cry, baby, bye bye bye.
Oh, and sing.
Yeah.
And then do.
Yeah, it would have been bye bye. And I said this. She said, no! Of course it's not.
I think deep down I knew. Deep down I knew.
Baby Ray, we're going to breastfeed on the pod. I said, bet.
No, but you know the worst. You know the worst.
And
part?
I would have been so fuming.
No. I would have been fuming. You know why? Because my baby dad wouldn't have been shit. How about that? And I'll call him baby dad because he would not even marry me.
She would have been single mom working 15 jobs, looking after the flat and a baby. And she's going to be like, I have to wave goodbye to your first baby, which is this podcast.
Oi! You know what? It is hindsight 2020. It's always good to look back and laugh.
I'm so happy you got to this point. I've been really trying to drill it into you.
No, but you don't drill it in the right way. You're just like, fuck them kids. Like, that's not a nice way to communicate with someone that, you know, wants to be a mom.
Yeah, no, I know. Sorry. Oh, do you know what's so funny? I was having this conversation yesterday with some friends.
With some friends?
And I was like, oh, like, if you got pregnant, like, what'd you do? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, wouldn't think twice. Like, sorry, I don't know. This is like
trigger warning.
I was like, I would just like, you know, go and sort it out. And I was like, do you know what? It would be me that it would happen. I'd fall pregnant and I'd be like, no, I'm keeping it. Like, I was like, that is actually what would probably
You just never know how
you
you're going to be.
Know
yeah, how you're going to feel.
How you're going to feel. And I'm like, I'd be the idiot to be like, joking and have it. Ah!
I think it really would depend for you on the circumstance, and the nature of the relationship of
the person, the
father of the kiddie bub.
Wow. Anyways, I'm literally only 12 years old, so don't even think about that. I'm literally a baby myself.
Yeah, but no, I'm not like. Yeah, even like relationship is just not on the forefront of my mind. I don't have time.
No,
I ain't got time.
No.
And you know what? Last few weeks have been very reflective. All right, so you know I'm partial to an old CEO entrepreneur kind of guy. Fucking can't get enough of them. I really understand them a lot more now.
Well, how busy
like,
they are.
I'm busy. I'm like, fucking get it. Chasing that bread ain't easy. Because the day actually escapes you when you're thinking of like 1,000 things and you're like, okay, I need to do this, but I've got like 10 other things on my to-do list that need to bang, but I need to do this. The fuck you asking me how my day's going? My day's fucking shit. How about that?
Yeah, and then sorry, like if you look at your phone, you got a message, it's like, fuck off. You think I've got fucking time to entertain this? Like, go away.
Yeah, like they don't, because they proper don't have like time for like the small talk in the day, like the hee ha ha is like, I'll talk to you probably like in the evening. I'm done work. We can have a nice phone conversation or a nice little back and forth. That's the best I can. In fact, this is even my debrief time. I'm stretching myself to even talk to you. I'm like, wow, the tables are turned. But I don't know if I was ever really offended with I was more offended with the guys that like, I know what you do for work and you're not busy.
Yeah.
So now you're offending me.
Yeah.
Versus like CEO boys there. I feel like they actually were way more attentive to me than the ain't shit.
I'm trying to have a think.
The ain't shit brokies.
Trust me. Sometimes the brokies have got too much time.
No! So much time the brain is empty.
The brain is empty. Oh, God.
Yeah, because your CEO boy was like, you know.
Yeah. He was quite, I'm busy today, so I will catch up with you in the evening.
They can communicate.
But yeah.
That's what it is.
He was a good communicator.
Yeah.
I fucking hate saying good things about this guy, but I have to give it to him.
Be kind, girl.
Yeah, be kind, whatever. Peace. He has to be, he was a really good communicator. It was like, hey, how are you? Like, hope you have a nice day. I'm like really busy today, but like I'll catch up with you in the evening. If not, I'll give you a call tomorrow or something. And it was like, okay. Cool. And then you're not there wondering. Like, just say that you're busy. And then like it was quite nice. And it wasn't so like I'm waiting at my phone. Like, I don't know. I felt it was very mature. It was very mature.
They are mature.
Yeah.
Not me doing bare PR for the CEO boys, but they actually are still.
But he wasn't mature though, was he? But he wasn't. That's mature though, was he? He was a liar. an actress, and he had to get the fuck out.
Dating
if I eat this
Diaries
frame one more
girls
time,
will
the Dating Diaries girlies will know. And they're already on my neck, you know. The comments. They said, bitch.
Stand up.
Stand the fuck up. They were like, what the fuck? They didn't even give me no grace. No, like, do you know what, babe? Like, if that's what your heart... No. They were like, anyway, next episode. They're sick of my shit. And his as well, to be fair.
No, I mean, they're sick of his shit and they're sick of, like, his tactics, like, manipulation tactics. They're like,
stand
they're like,
up.
not you falling for that line. Get a grip. You're like, this was my favourite part. They're like, shut the fuck up.
Mate, I saw the comment and I was like, damn. No one's inside but Majuli.
No. That was another ad for Patreon.
Yeah,
really good time over
inside joke, but if you're on Patreon, you can be part of the joke.
Yeah, but so Black Friday.
Yeah.
You actually indulged. I didn't. I bought one thing. I'm actually returning it, so I didn't get anything.
Okay.
What did you get?
So I got a few things.
Yeah.
But I had a very mature Black Friday. I feel like I had a very investigative Black Friday. Is that a word?
Not a word.
Like an investment, or like it was very investment heavy. Is
Yeah.
that right?
You tried to say investigative, but as investigative.
As like, investmented.
Yeah.
So I bought one item of clothing, which I'm wearing now.
I like it.
Ta-da! I did get this cute little tracksuit set from I Am Gia. As you all know, I did mention that I wanted to elevate my tracksuit collection and just get cute tracksuits that like I can wear on a night out if I really wanted to, kind of thing. And I feel like this does that.
It's a vibe.
It is a vibio. I got this, and then are you ready? Oh my god, do I tell them? Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's up to you.
I don't know. I'm doing it. Okay, so I bought 3 investment items.
Sorry,
Things.
just ADHD brain moment. You only bought one item of clothing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, I didn't get anything else.
Because I remember I was talking to you and you were like, oh, like,
Yeah.
you sounded like you were like,
yeah, no,
into
my basket
buying
was
so
full.
much stuff. Okay.
But then on the Friday, I was actually at the cinema or something.
Okay.
No, I was out. I don't fucking know. I was somewhere. So, but I just thought it was going to happen all weekend long. Anyways, I go back to my basket on Saturday. I was like, very expensive. And I thought, fuck this. Like, I actually don't even care.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just got this. Good, isn't it?
Go.
Right. So, I'm going to start from like small to big. The first investment item I bought was a lash serum from UK Lash to enhance and help grow my eyelashes. I did also find out today that it contains traces of this hormones that can fuck up your eyes. So now I'm like, fuck.
Sorry.
I didn't know.
How much was it?
£26.
Okay, that's fine. Throw in the bin.
Yeah, but so I have done my research.
How did you find out about the hormones?
So my friend said, oh, there's this hormone thing like that you know, some people experience it, like darkening of like the retina, whatever. So I got on the old Googler, didn't I? Did my research and stuff, and it is safe. It's basically the first eyelash serums used to contain this hormone, and then when they realized it was actually bad for you, they created like a synthetic kind of similar thing, so it's not as bad, but now they just put traces in it. So it is really like, I'm not advocating for it, it's at your own risk. I'm going to continue using it. And like
show us the results.
Show you all the results. The second item of investmentative product thing that I bought was laser. Yeah, I got laser. I got an underarm and any bikini area 6 sessions for £155.
What does any bikini area mean?
So you can have Hollywood, just decide whatever type of bikini you want. On your vagine, you can get. So I'm obviously going to get a Hollywood because get that shit off. I don't want no bump fluff, nothing. So yeah, really proud of that. It comes up to £25 per sesh.
Good. And
a Hollywood wax is £40 in Great British London.
No, right now it doesn't pay to be getting waxes.
At all.
You could actually save money going and actually doing laser pay as you go.
Yeah.
It would still probably maybe cost you the same, if not cheaper sometimes, because they have deals on all the time.
Yeah.
Sorry, bear button in.
No, that's fine. So that's the second item. And the third and final big one is Invisalign. Woo! Yeah. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear your thoughts. I don't care whether you like my gap or you don't. I'm doing it because I want to do it. Mm-hmm. Not because anyone's forced me. Not because I feel forced into it or I feel like, you know, the trolls have won. Because you haven't. It's been on my mind for a few years, actually. So, yeah, I've got my first dental appointment tomorrow.
Oh, my God, that's so exciting.
Not tomorrow, Friday, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. So I will take you all on journey with me. Don't worry. I am going back onto TikTok as well. Exciting. And yeah. So those are the things that I bought my Black Friday money. A bit expensive. Yeah. So I didn't buy clothes, but the credit card's crying. But other than that, yeah.
I think investing in yourself is really important.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's going to be my 2024
resolution.
Yeah.
Getting more self-investment.
Took a lot from Julie actually on that. No, yeah. I think in the subconscious, like how she's investing in her project and also investing in how she invested in her personal brand. That all kind of came together. It's like, it's so right. Like you spend money on shit. Like you could have bought everything in your Zara basket.
Easy. And
then you're selling it on Vinted. Like what does that do for you?
I think it's time to, and it's like, if I can spend stupid money on like going out and doing this, like I can actually spend money on myself and like become that better version of myself that I want to be, that's going to make me happier and blah, blah, blah. The next bit of investment thing that I need to do is actually just fucking use the gym and go to Pilates.
That's just discipline though. You can't buy it.
That's discipline. You can't buy. Yeah. I need to. So my friend does this like online personal training thingy. Cool. She's like, yeah, I pay X amount a month to be held accountable and to like be put in check. And I was like, when you put it like that, I was like, yeah, because it's like,
it makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, basically, I'm really excited.
That's good.
I feel really proud of myself. But I was going to say, I was just thinking on my way here, how far we have come.
Dear. Okay.
I was thinking back to like the Zara haul, the Black Friday Zara hauls we'd be doing buying. Like, I've still got clothes from Black Friday Zara hauls, and I'm looking at them like, bitch, what the fuck?
Like, what was I even thinking?
What the hell? Yeah. I've literally worn you twice.
Yeah.
Like, I hate you. What was I thinking? And it was literally just getting it for the sake of getting it.
Not because you actually want.
Yeah, I feel like we really have come a long way in our sustainable bag. Like,
no, 100%.
So, like, it's not even been a thing. And, you know, for a fashion podcast.
Yeah, to, like, not be consuming
fashions or anything. But, like, I think that's all part of it. And we always say, you know, we're here to, like, educate, spread the message. And if that means that we don't feed into the fashion, then yeah.
But also I think it's about challenging yourself as well. Like, I don't know if I'm quoting Shakayla or quoting the internet or quoting my own brain, but if you're at a point where you need to buy new things to evoke a feeling or present a certain style, then that means that you just don't have style because you have a clothes full of wardrobe.
Yeah.
Wardrobe full of clothes.
Clothes full of
wardrobe. So why can't you? Because I always get for when I went out on Sunday to 12 drinks and Hannah's messaging me, well, you know what she's like, what are you wearing? I'm wearing this. Like, what are you wearing? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And I'm just like, first of all, babe, I got a busy week. I need to get to Thursday. Pod needs to come out, be uploaded to YouTube. I can breathe for a second, then I can start thinking about what I'm going to wear. And then it was Black Friday and I was looking on ASOS and I was just like, oh, okay, but it's favourite. Because how I shop, I always do favourite things. And then I go through the favourites again and I'm like, okay, what do I actually like here? I put it in the thing, in the checkout. And I was just like, just fucking close the app.
Yeah.
So you're being ridiculous. Because what are we doing here? Nothing here eats, nothing here gives.
Nope.
Everything is just a bit like, oh, like I could have that and I could have that. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And then I've been in between mine and my parents. So I didn't even have time to do like a pre-wardrobe prep check.
Yeah.
So I literally got home, but need to be ready by like 3:30, 4. Got home at 12. I had to wash my hair. Natural to straighten it. And then I just looked at the wardrobe and I said, you know what? It's me and you. No, Cassie, it's me and you now.
Yeah.
And
waiting.
I fucking love what I wore.
You look so good.
I love what I wore. I didn't think too hard and I didn't spend
borrow
any
your
extra
dress.
money. You should. Whenever you're
because
ready.
my one's lilac, it shows my cellulite.
Well,
but
then we
I
do
don't think the
swapsies.
black will. Yeah, let's do swapsies.
I might want to wear the lilac skirt.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
And yeah, I wore a dress as a skirt.
Cute.
And I wore a top that I recently wore in New York. Who's gonna beat me? No one's fucking my clothes. Let's run it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you have to really fucking wear your clothes.
Yeah. And wear your friends' clothes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've been
Shop
doing?
on your friend's Instagram.
Yeah. So so I've got a girls' Christmas dinner on the weekend. I don't like anything. Well, I don't have any more going out clothes to wear because I literally have worn all my like really flashy, like flashy going out stuff billions of times. So I just asked one of the girls, I was like, oh, do you have anything for me? So I've got 2 options coming from one of the girls. So I'm like, okay, sorted. Going to Manchester, got a gala, got to go to. I just said, hi. Just went to the group chat. I was like, got a gala. Anyone have anything that they can give me that they think will fit? I had options galore.
Nice.
I had about 4 or 5 options thrown at me. And I just thought, this is it. It's so easy. Like, why not? You know, I was sharing my clothes with my friends when their summer holidays and stuff. The shops are much closer than you think.
No, 100%.
They're in your phone, in your contact list.
Yeah, and I think it's nice because then you can get to a point where it's like if you want to buy stuff, you're buying more like shoes, bags, jewelry, things that will like complement existing things or things that you're going to borrow, whatever the case may be. But nothing right now in the stores is really.
No, they're not. They're not. So I don't want to tell anyone. Actually, I'm going to get it tomorrow anyway, so it's fine. I was about to gatekeep. So Zara has brought out another pair of Miu Miu dupes.
Oh, the black ones.
Dupes,
I got them.
Did you fucking get them?
Yeah, I actually got them because long story short, can't bother. My toenail fell off, great wool, so I have to wear a closed toe.
Them? Because you know the ones before were like mini.
Yeah, they're slightly more higher, but they're not that.
These are a bit higher.
They're not that great though.
But I'm like, I could wear them to work.
Yeah, no, they're cute. Like they're cute.
cute.
I bought them because I was like, I only have one court heel and a court boot, so I was like, okay, for Sunday, I just want another option.
Yeah,
mate, there are no fucking courts anywhere. Those are the only ones. Well, they are, but they're just. I didn't want to pay that much, so, and they were only like $29.99.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
They're okay. I might actually wear them tomorrow. Today.
Yeah.
They're okay. Sorry.
I'm wearing a court tomorrow.
I really just brought down the vibe of your announcement.
Yeah, I was really excited to get them.
Sorry, girl.
Anyways, if you want some,
they're all right for what they are. $29.99. It's like you might as well. I don't think
they're just like throw them on.
I like the other ones.
The mango ones.
Not the mango ones. The ones that they had before. The Zara ones. I think they're a bit
more.
The buckles
were a bit nicer.
I think there was something about it that was a bit nicer. This one just looks very like it's $29.99.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh.
But I ripped off the tags. I can't take it back. If anyone wants size 5s, brand new, let me know.
Yeah. Oh, do I get them then?
No, go try it. Go in the store and try it on. You'll like
and
it.
See what it's like on my foot.
But I always find that like those kind of kitten heels, you can't wear them with everything.
No.
That because of how it makes you, and because I'm short, it makes me look shorter. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
So now I'm like a midget.
Yeah.
But it's not the vibe because I want to really elongate my legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, anyway, sorry.
Anyways, I'll try them on and I'll see.
Yeah, try them on.
Yeah, so anyways.
Sorry!
But yeah, no, that's the story in Ballamore. That's our Black Friday roundup, kids. Let us know what you bought. Yeah. I did look on Net-a-Porter. Had a few, yeah. Because I also really want like a nice like luxury scarf.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That I can wear year on, year out. But the sales weren't given.
No.
And don't have Acne Studio money.
Yeah, they're not giving. They were like, we're struggling, you're struggling. You lot ain't getting the discount. Yeah. So sorry about that.
Although they do have discounts on Birkenstocks. Good time to get for my Birky babies.
Yeah, fair.
A good time to get a pair of Birks. That's not £50,000. I don't know why they're so expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
Just because you don't wear them, someone might.
No, of course. I love how you just read that through my like.
What else was I meant to read?
I don't know. Maybe, don't know. Might be hungry.
Anyway,
a bit of fashion news. Before we get into that, first of all, I want to shout out all the girlies that have our podcast as number one in their Spotify Wrapped. I'll take top 3, top 5, and top 10 if it applies. What I actually want to know, if you are on Spotify, if you scroll down to the bottom of this episode thing, there's a little Q&A, say what you think about this episode.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, what was your first introduction to our podcast?
Yeah.
Like, did someone send it to you? Was it TikTok? Was it Instagram? Was it like For You page on Spotify? I don't know, whatever. I'm just quite curious just to know, like, what was your, like, like, if you can remember, like, your first episode, like, what was the moment?
What was the discovery? Like, did a friend send it to you and be like, "Oh my days, you need to listen to these girls"? And
because I saw in our Wrapped, I think like 10% of the shares are like WhatsApp or something.
Yeah.
Like text. I
did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll go into Do we have last year's one to compare? Let's have a look. Let's see.
We'll have a look.
We'll probably be on our story or something.
We'll have a look. So I've got. Where do I start? Okay, I'll start soft. I want to actually shout out to why soft.
Sorry, I've just seen a meme and it's like 5 things I learned at 21. Anyway, pictures me is this girl sitting on the toilet and it's like 11 days late. I don't want to be a teen mom. She's 28. That's literally me.
Oh.
Anyways.
Yeah, I think lead with the 28-year-old.
I did.
Oh.
5 things I learned at 28.
Oh, at 28. Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
Wow, I'm so deaf. I was in my 20s. Oh my God, sorry.
It's all right, go on.
It's me. I'm the problem. So I want to shout out Mowalowa. She was featured in the recent Dazed, the winter issue, the baddies issue. I think they have like 3 covers. They've got one for Mowalowa, they've got one for Cleo Sol, and one for somebody at Purple Rain. I don't actually know who that is. But anyway, it was kind of like the appreciation for that Nigerian baddie, you know, like the 90s 2000 Nollywood baddie babe, that kind of vibe aesthetic. I absolutely loved the styling. I loved all the pictures. And it's a really interesting gorge.
See China.
Gorge. The interview that's currently online is actually really interesting to get to know more about her brand, her journey as well. So yeah, go check that out. Just a quick shout out. I quite enjoyed reading that.
Thanks.
I hate you.
Loved.
You know what I didn't know?
What?
I didn't know that she works with Kanye.
Who?
Mowalowa. You don't know Mowalowa the brand?
No.
It's in Selfridges. We spoke about it. They did the collab with Bratz. We've spoken about this on the pod.
Oh yeah, sorry. Guys, you know me.
That's so embarrassing to you. But yeah, no, she works with Kanye. I was like, wow, that's such a big deal.
Like huge.
No, like so huge, especially at her age as well. So yeah, I think big things are going for her.
Do you want to know something so cool?
What?
You know, what the hell is her name?
Who?
Whitney's shoot. Do you know who the makeup artist was?
Who?
Who did our makeup for our shoot?
Oh, really?
For our cover photo?
She did all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Shout out India.
She did really well.
So well.
Someone actually sent me her reel recently because it was on the For You page. My friend, she was like, oh my God, my, you know, the Instagram, what do they call it on Instagram?
Reels.
Explore page.
Yeah.
And she was like, what the fuck? Like, I just saw this. I was like,
was it us?
Can't lie, I look good. No, it was me.
Oh.
Sorry. But it was from that shoot.
Yeah, like, I just love that. Like, I'm an OG client.
Yeah.
Like, we saw the vision.
Yeah.
Before everyone else.
And now she's like doing big things.
Yeah, like huge things.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Anyway, shout out her. Right, so I've got some news.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Shein just keep doing something. So, wait, before I do it, I need some help. Do you know what the brand is?
Well, I couldn't find that either. I don't know what the girl's on about, mate.
Oh. Damn.
Basically, this girl screenshots this ads of Shein on Instagram, and she's like, "Oh, like Shein, read it." Was it say?
Not only do I need Shein official to stop stealing my designs, I especially need them to stop stealing my fucking images too. Absolute vultures, KMT. Sorry.
And then it's like, So sis, what's your brand?
So what's your brand? So now we're all like, what's the brand? Oh, and the same pictures on AliExpress as well. But no one's tagging the brand. Sorry, is she just a designer?
I don't know.
I'm gonna comment and be like, sorry, what's your brand?
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a follow up in
what's your
on
brand?
Instagram. Speaking of Shein, actually,
I don't want to do that. She's gonna be like, can't you read the room? Like, they're stealing my design to ask me my brand. Like, sorry, I'm really scared of Twitter girls. Because like I always have to send 10 X's whenever I'm interacting with a girl on Twitter. So it's like I come in peace.
I always stay ready to like tussle on Twitter, but no one
tussles you.
Because for me it's like I just know that if someone ever comes for me, I've got so many sarcastic memes I want to send back. Like, so unbothered energy.
You are literally the fucking meme police.
I know,
mate.
I'm literally waiting to like have beef, but actually I don't want to bring that on myself. Let me not speak that into existence.
No. Yeah, so do you know what? We'll figure it out and send it to you.
We'll figure it out. So speaking of Shein, it is a sad day for the Navy. All my Rihanna Fenty stans. Girls. So, Remake's Fashion Accountability Report scored Savage X Fenty only 4 out of 150 possible points for ethical practices. They ranked lower than Shein.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. It's not looking good. So apparently most of their products use oil-based synthetic materials, and the brand hasn't set they haven't set any reduction targets for this or their carbon emissions. It also lacks a supplier code of conduct to define guidelines for assessing factories' compliance with international labor standards. So apparently on the website they just write like goods are imported, but it's just not like from where.
From where?
Don't know.
It's not looking good, bro.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good.
But you know what? The thing is, though, what I've deeped is that people like Rihanna, people like Beyonce, maybe like Adele, they're just industry darlings.
They're so far removed.
And they actually can't do any wrong even when they do wrong.
Yeah.
Like, look at the state of Ivy Park. It's a fucking shit show.
Terrible.
Beyonce still Beyonce.
Yeah.
So did you know, I didn't know this when I was doing my little research. In 2022, November, Savage X Fenty was fined just around $1 million for allegedly defrauding customers. And you know what that relates to? Where they don't, you know, when you've been on their the reason why I've actually never bought Savage X Fenty is because I don't understand the fucking website.
It's a fucking weird subscription
because
thing
I go on and
like, I'm being charged monthly and I'm not getting anything.
That's why when you go, there's something they're not
making
disclosing that they're going to charge you this membership fee, so you think you're just buying like a little bra and no, you in the VIP crew and you're paying for it, and you don't even, half of us don't even know how to use the internet. I went on that website, I was like, I'm going to come back when I phoned a friend and figured out what's going on, because I don't like this.
I've done that many a time as well, gone on it and I'm like,
what is going on?
I don't need the bra that bad anyway.
It's like click here to be in the VIP, but it almost is like that's the only option.
Yes, there's no other like just buy now, add it to my cart, Shopify, and get out.
Like, why do I don't want to be in the VIP. I'm all right to stay outside the club.
Rihanna,
I know.
It's bad, and she sold it to LVMH now, so I'm not that surprised. They don't give a fuck. Oh God. Listen, all I'm saying is every single fashion brand, there's something wrong with it. That's it. Even the most sustainable ones. There's something that's going to be not quite right. So you really need to choose the best out of a bad bunch. Or you literally just shop secondhand. And then you're not paying directly. Oh God.
No,
really
I think
sad.
Someone tweeted something like, well, of course she's a billionaire. Like, you don't get to be a billionaire with good business practices. But it's so true. Like, all
but then
the
you would
money
think,
in the world,
you've got so much money, why wouldn't you just like make sure that it's, done properly? But it's not within their interest.
Speaking of like money and evil and all of this stuff, we really didn't get the chance to talk about Diddy and Cassie.
Gosh, yes. Go on, let's have a little.
Well, for anyone,
it came and went within like 72
and
hours.
I think we had like guests and stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, we did.
So for anyone who doesn't know, Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, or Sean Combs, whatever his name is, he was in a
whoever he decides to go by this week.
He was in a long-term relationship with Cassie for about 10 years. If you
It's
don't know,
me and you now, because you got a long way to go.
Yeah, all of them songs
Did
there.
she have anything else?
What's that? She had that "Kiss Me" song with Ryan Leslie that's gone out of my mind. I can't remember how it goes. In my head, I'm singing Destiny Child T-shirt, and it's not that, but kind of sound a bit similar.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they were together. I always looked at that relationship a bit sideways. Like, it's like 10 years a slave. Like, can you just marry me? Like, what is actually going on here? And she finally escaped, broke up with him, and she literally got married and started having babies within like 2 years, which was like, whoa, so happy for you. So she recently, she recently filed a lawsuit against him worth, I think, like $30 million, accusing him of trigger warning R word that rhymes with grape, forms of sexual assault, what do they call it, sex trafficking,
probably like manipulation,
domestic violence, all kind, anything that's bad, that's in the book of bad things that men do to women, was fucking in that lawsuit. So that came out on a Thursday. Bad things that men do to women, all of them in there. That came out Thursday UK time, like in the evening. By Friday morning, Diddy's paid an undisclosed amount and the case is closed. But since then, there have been further allegations. So I'm not sure if you knew, but there was this act in the state of New York specifically that they gave like a few years window, which ended, where are we? I think this ended this week. And it's basically, I don't know what it's called, but it's, what do they call this? Like the slang term, whatever. It's like the Survivors Act. Yeah. So anyone that has been victim of like any form of like sexual abuse can bring charges against that person, even if the statute of limitations, like the time has passed. So that's why all of those that's why like the Cassie claim and all these recent claims came out now, because that was the final. No, that was the final date. Oh, so it's been like a year or 2 years, and you had up until this particular date. So within that last week, you had, I think there's like Jamie Foxx was accused of something, and a few other like people were accused under that act.
Interesting.
So it's not looking good for him.
No, a lot of things did come out about Diddy. Did I say it to you? When everyone was like, there was a TikTok going round, and Diddy's like partnered with this guy called Clive something, this white guy in the music industry who money what's his thing? No, what's his
Money Long?
What's his late Bad Boys?
Bad Boy
Entertainment. What the fuck? BBE is under whatever. Someone did TikTok and was like, isn't it so interesting that everyone that's ever worked with these two people have like become unalived?
Oh yeah.
I was like, side eye.
There are some conspiracies that he may or may not have been involved in the death of his baby mum, Kim Porter, and like some other stuff. When it comes to those conspiracies, I'll leave that aside. I just think that I hate the abuse of power. I hate the things that I'm not going to just put it down to men, but I just hate the things that people are allowed to get away with because they have money and they have that power. And even though I was joking like earlier in the pod about like the whole housewife thing, I think now, knowing what I know more so now, I would hate that dynamic. I would hate to be in a situation where I'm trapped financially and I can't get out. I can't do anything. If I've been a housewife for 10, 15 years, I've not been working. What the fuck is my skill set?
Well, I hate to say it, but that's what the suffragettes were fighting for.
No, I know. Now we all got to
work.
Them. Yeah, no. Yeah, we make jokes, but no, like that is a hell and horror. And I'm pretty sure that's probably why Cassie stayed around for so long, because she's like, what the fuck is my escape route? Yeah. Like, yeah, fine, you might give me like a bit of like allowance here or there, but like, that shit's going to dry up quick. I haven't had a hit in a long time. okay, I could model and it's so much fear of like, how am I going to stand on my own, especially when you've been in such a like codependent / controlling relationship. And obviously this is all like allegedly. BBE, don't sue us. I don't know a damn thing. But the world is just a sick place. And I just want them all to be buried under the jail if possible. And if not, I just want them to have a really slow and painful exit from the world.
It's just like money and sex. Like, why are they all weirdos? Like, I just don't get it. Like, they're all nonsense. They're all weird. They all are into like, and I'm not even kink shaming here, but they're all into like weird shit. And I'm like, why do they all have that in common? People in power. Like, why are you always after little kids and boys? Why do you love all this weird fucking sex shit? Not kink shaming. Like,
do you know what it is?
I don't get it.
And
like, and you can have any girl or guy that you want, like, you know, at a drop of a hat. Why? And I get it. It's the power thing. It's the, I want to go for what I'm not allowed, and I want to be able to like manipulate and feel powerful with like this, and like people yearn for me.
I'm gonna say this, but I don't want it to sound like a cosign for it. It's just trying to understand it. I think what it actually is where, because they have so much money and they have so much access to things, it's boring. So it's like, you know how rich people, they might just be like, oh, I just want to live on a farm, because it's like, I've done everything that I can do with money. So now it's like, what the fuck else can I do? So if you put it in the context of like sex and relationships, I've slept with all the baddest models. I slept with all the hottest actresses and same thing, singers. What else can I do?
Yeah.
Let me get 4 of them and 3 of them wear pig masks, and let me bring a guy in, and let me like, because it starts to become like, I can't relate personally. Give me one man all day, every day. Even if it gets boring, I'm here. But like, to them, I don't know. It must be that kind of like, I'm bored now. And then I have the money plus the power. I can do what I want. I can get what I want. How can I keep pushing it? Also, I think the additional layer of the problem is that there are too many closeted men.
Yes.
That is actually a
big
core
issue.
That is a core part of it. And it's a shame that they didn't grow up in a time where people were more liberal and more accepting, and they could come out as their true authentic selves and live that life and explore all of that. So imagine now it's like, you're closeted, you have money, you have power, you're probably rude as hell as well, because half these people that make all this money are just not nice people anyway, putting people in such compromising positions. It is.
I'm like, Lord, if that's what happens when you're rich.
Man, and now I'm so conflicted, because I absolutely love Day 26. But they don't even fucking get the money that for the streams. He gets it.
Who's Day 26?
You don't know this because you just don't watch TV. Making the Band, it's not going to mean anything to you, but it's one of his bands that he created, and it was a show on MTV. Dante Kane and Day 26. I think Dante Kane recently might have got their masters back, so their streams go to them, but it's like 2p. It's not worth anything anymore. But Day 26 didn't get offered theirs, and I'm like, I'm trying to listen to Co-Star, and I'm supporting him.
Oh man, damn.
Like, so this world that we live in of like, honestly, I have boycott fatigue.
Oh yeah.
I can't lie to you, I'm still listening to Co-Star. I'm sorry that the money is going to BBE.
Listen,
but that's my shit.
I'm having big boy boycott fatigue, y'all, because every 2 fucking days something else that I love pops up that I'm not really allowed to feed into or buy into. And you know what one of those things are? The Beyonce Renaissance film.
Are you actually boycotting it?
Well, I'm in 2 minds about it.
Fair.
So, before we get into the boycott stage of it, the Renaissance film, the tickets came out. The tickets are out. It's only out for a few days. I don't think... Anyways, it doesn't matter. They did do their red carpet, the like premiere thingy. Everyone looked very stun hun in their silver. Looked really cute. I'm actually quite excited for the film. However, I watch it. Is it going to be illegal? Is it illegal? Who knows? But I was sent some information that the film is being released in Israel in I don't know how many cinemas. And Prinny made a really good point. So I'm just gonna and the point is like Israeli people shouldn't be punished for the acts of their government. Totally agree. But I guess what the point is if you don't, that they will then start being like, this is now affecting us. Like we're not agreeing with it. And I don't know.
Is Beyonce an independent artist?
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah. I don't think.
But you know, all these companies are owned by a company and owned by a company, and then what you realize is that the CEO of the company is actually Jewish.
Yeah.
So it gets to the point where
that's
it's
what
like,
I mean. It's so
she might
hard.
not actually have the like, you want to hold Beyonce to a standard that she actually doesn't have the power.
Yeah, of where this goes.
Who's Beyonce signed to? So she's Columbia Records. Yeah, Parkwood is under Sony. Come on.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Come on. Well, you think she's going to be like, we're not releasing it? They're going to be like, you shut up, girl. Who do you think you are? Beyonce? She's like, I am. They're like, well, I'm Sony.
So, yeah. But the whole, like, fatigue thing, it's just, like, every day. And I'm trying my hardest to be, like, a good Samaritan. But fuck me. If you really think about it, you literally can't do anything in this life. You can't even actually have a shower because that's probably owned by someone.
No. That's actually where it gets to, because I think that, like, I understand the concept of boycotting because you feel like this is me making a stand, and if everybody takes a stand, it will be effective, right? The reality is everyone's not going to take a stand. Yeah. So your little boycott is actually not even having the meaningful impact you think, and not you, I mean you being everyone, you, me. And then it's also, because this is what I've been thinking recently, and it's not a slight to you or a slight to anyone, but I just feel like there's so much right now currently in terms of like boycotting as it pertains to Palestine, but there's so many atrocities happening all around the world. So how do we get to a point where we pick and choose what we're going to give our attention to and what we're going to boycott? Because if you're in that mindset, then that means you actually have to look at all the horrific things that are happening globally and boycott everything. Yeah. If you're going to, you know what I mean? If you're really going to do it. So I've come to a point where I'm like, I'm not really going to do it. That's not my ministry. That's not where I am right now. I feel like how I seek to affect change is through conversations, through communication, through sharing things. You know, if I can attend a march, I haven't attended a march, I'm not going to pretend that I have, but through things like that, things that I can do, but I'm not going to go out of my way to say I'm boycotting everyone, because if you look, all this company's owned by that company, I've got to give back my iPhone, you know, this is not helping Congo. Everyone get off the iPhone. I was like, fuck. Well, you have to start writing letters and sending pigeons.
When I get my next iPhone, I'm like, oh, fuck, do I just get a second hand now?
No, you fucking use this phone until it...
Yeah, that's what I mean, until
you
it's
sound like you're in a submarine.
It's...
Yeah, no, because if we're gonna do it,
you have to do it.
Otherwise, if you're not gonna boycott, and I know now someone's gonna listen and be like, no, it's not the point. But if you're not gonna boycott to the nth degree, you might as well not do it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just ruining. But your boycott
I would like
stance.
To say, it has made some sort of a change. The boycotting, you know, there has been Starbucks stores shut down. I mean, Starbucks has always been fucking problematic. Yeah. Like, this is not new news. Like, no one should have been drinking from Starbucks. Like.
Their coffee is actually not that good.
Day one, exactly. Like, fucking get some flavour in and make it yourself. Like, loads of their stores have gone down. Israel have lost, don't quote me, but double figure billions.
But I don't actually think that's down to the boycotting. It's actually down to the fact that you're dealing with a generation of people that aren't Egypts.
Yeah.
And you're dealing with a beast that is TikTok, that is actually spreading news and not fake news. I can't remember. I saw this video. Oh, this young guy, bless him. He's so articulate, and he managed to say it in like 1 minute 30.
How do they do that?
No, these Gen Zs are too good.
So
and he
good.
basically said that like he compared what Israel are doing with like the propaganda and all of these like website. They made this Hamas website. I don't know if you saw that one. So they made a website for Hamas, and there's like testimonials. Like, I'm a husband, and it's like, do you think we're buying this? Do you think?
No, but I don't think people are dumb.
No,
they think we're stupid.
They think we're stupid, right? But so anyway, all the money that they're spending on like the YouTube ads and all this propaganda is kind of the exact same thing they were doing in South Africa when it pertained to like apartheid. And what he was saying is that you have to keep the pressure on their neck and keep talking about it, because propaganda is expensive. And one of the fundamental reasons why, don't claim to be a historian, but one of the reasons why apartheid ended is because it actually got too expensive to keep trying to perpetuate it as something that is positive and spread it like, oh, this is that. And they were like, fucking hell, it's costing us too much. I'll just free the people. Can't be bothered.
But I fear they can be bothered.
They're losing.
They are losing.
They're losing a lot of
global respect.
Yeah, global respect, momentum. And you have to remember, what's that song? I believe the children are the future. Listen, these Gen Zs are going to be the politicians soon.
Listen.
So it's going to be fucking peak for you.
I'm really looking forward for like 20, 30 years time.
Yeah, Gen Z politicians.
When they're going to be up in those Houses of Commons, reading everyone for fucking filth.
I can't wait.
They are going to go inside. Yeah, no, they really are. But anyways, it is. Really hard.
I mean, boycott if you're boycotting, like do what you can.
Yeah, I've just done like the big deals.
Yeah, but also don't feel pressured, because even when we come on this podcast and we're like, and another brand that's doing shit things, and another brand. I fucking love Rihanna. You think I'm gonna stop listening to Rated R?
Yeah,
you got
we
say
coming. These things to share information. Yes. You're well within your right to make your own decisions, whether you want to boycott someone or support someone, blah, blah, blah. Like, no judgment from me. I literally, you do you, honey boo.
Yeah, no, literally.
You do you. Judgment only when it comes to like actual like humanitarian issues, but like you do you. No pressured here. You know, things I'm boycotting, Prinny's not boycotting. I'm not literally like to her, oh my god.
I tried to boycott some things for like, a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
and then I was just like, God sees my heart. It sounds so bad, but I'm being real, and that's one thing you can guarantee in this podcast is that we're gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna come here. I could come here and I can pretend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I could pretend to you, and I tried. Did
I admit to them what I did?
Listen. Let's wrap up.
No, because I've been admitting to
people. Oh, is it on your conscience?
No, it's on my conscience. It's been eating me alive, bro.
Can I tell the story?
Yeah, go on.
All right, so obviously,
and tell the story fully, that you fucking dragged me to the depths of the world.
No, that's not. I'm not even starting there. So obviously, McDonald's is on the boycott list for Israel. Explain why? Because they gave the soldiers food
and things like that, and they like give them money.
Anyway,
whatever.
Fine. McDonald's can't go there.
Yeah, because Israel's running out of food.
So for like 2 weeks, I was walking past McDonald's, single mom that has 2 jobs. Like, a bite would be nice. I'm like, nope. Then one day I was just like, oh man, come on. Where was I? Oh, it was when I went to give blood. And they said I need to eat. And I was torn between there. Well, I wasn't torn. I went there and I had a cheeseburger meal. And it was
a cheeseburger.
Nice. And then, yes, I think I said, oh, you know what? I can't lie, I had McDonald's. So we went out. And we were like, oh, like food.
We were hungry.
Did
we came from here.
But who suggested McDonald's? I don't think I did I? No.
I didn't.
We were looking.
We could see the big M.
We were looking at options, and then it was like food, and then I was like, oh. But I was like, oh, I'm with the boycott princess over here. can't even have a nice. And she was like, oh, go on then.
No, not like
that. Like very reluctantly.
I was like, toying like for ages.
In your head. I didn't. My POV was like, I didn't see the toy. I think the toy really happened in your head.
It was. I was.
It
like,
was a
no. But then I was like, I could hide it from everyone. And
no,
no one
you felt.
This
is when I know she felt bad, because I was doing day in the life, right? So I'm in McDonald's and I'm like, yo, McDonald's. And then she looks at me, she was like, get that off me now.
I was like, fucking delete that now.
But I didn't deep it. So I thought like, she thought like, I don't like how I look or something. So I started laughing in the camera. I'm like, I ain't deleting shit. Like, no. So then anyway, I finished the video. She's like, people can't see that. I'm in McDonald's. Delete that. Oh, and she's like, I just feel so disgusted. And she ate the McSpicy. She's like,
No, but guys, I ate the McDonald's. Yeah, I did. I had the McDonald's.
Well, it was just one. You haven't been back since, have you?
No.
Good.
I haven't been back since. But it has been eating me. Like the next day, I messaged Princess. I said, bro.
The coffee?
Sorry.
Where did that get? Yeah, you messaged Prince Frog, you know. Serious things are going on.
I said, I don't feel right. I said, I need to go to a confessional. I was like, what's that?
Yeah, she was like, what's that thing called confessional? I was like, confessional is like when the housewives sit in front of the green screen. You mean confession?
Yeah. I was like, I need to go to a church. I felt the next day like I wanted to throw it all up. Like I wanted to like rip out my fucking intestines. Like, you dirty bitch. Couldn't even hold your throat for one night. That's how I felt about myself.
Yeah, very weak. But you know what? The flesh is
and
weak.
Yeah, and that's what I thought as well. I was like, you that weak, bro. Like, fuck me. Like, you couldn't even... Well, you and your long throat went to eat that fucking McSpicy. Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
But you know what? The fundamental, and I say it for me as well, is just a lack of discipline. And it's just regular occurrence. We lack discipline. The reason why I went to have the McDonald's, I lack discipline.
Yeah.
That's all.
But, and I've had to tell my truth. I've been telling people. I said, look, I've got a confession. I had a McDonald's. And I don't want to sit here on my high horse screaming, you know, free Palestine and them man and boycott and share my boycott brand.
And you're a liar.
When I'm a liar. But now I've confessed it, I don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
I think I would have felt worse if I was going around like, God, I ain't had a McDonald's.
Yeah.
I have. But I'm really proud of myself because obviously I pass a McDonald's on a daily occurrence twice a day. And I really don't think about it.
I haven't been back since.
Yeah. I mean, I was only like...
Don't say that.
But prior to that, it was a long time.
It was like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
It was really good getting that out to the whole wide world.
Great, we've done our confessionals, and yeah, that's it for today.
I would love if we did confessionals about the episodes.
Oh,
how fucking
no, I'd be like,
be?
And when Amber said that, I was just like, bitch.
I don't know why she had an attitude with me on that day, but whatever. Yeah.
No, that would be so funny.
So jokes.
That would be so jokes.
Anyways. Oh, wait. So, are we going to Renaissance?
Just the podcast episode actually needs to end.
Right. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.